Hello, hello, everyone. I thought I'd jump on live here today to have a little chatter, a little natter, on this solar eclipse day, although there is not much sun in the sky. It's hidden by clouds. We're still out here getting some UV rays. How are we all today? Has the tension been building for you with that big solar flare from yesterday? Are you looking forward to what is rebirthing and renewing in this rebalancing equilibrium Libran eclipse day? I always love to do a bit of a pranic feast around solar eclipses, and I think I probably did some videos last time as well. And it's always really interesting because, of course, eclipses, they bring up the shadow, they bring up the collective shadow, they bring up the identity, who you are, karmic cycles, all these really wonderful things. And that can be a little bit tumultuous for many. For some, it can be really opportunistic. And here I am, sat on my deck, burning some wonderful Magdalene incense, wrapped in a really snuggly nunu from my friend Nikki Nunu. These are so warm and cozy, you know. I was actually speaking to Nikki Nunu today. She's a wonderful ceremonial cacao shaman, your goddess Nunu creator. And I was talking to her about water fasts, dry fasts. And she's incredible, Nikki Nunu. She does water fasts, 3.5-day water fasts quite frequently. And when she posted the other day that she was going to be doing that, I was like, oh my goodness, perfect timing. Me too. We can do it together, even though we're on opposite parts of the country, on opposite ends of the country. I was like, oh, let's do it together. But I like to go for the dry fast rather than the water fast. And so Monday, what is it today? Wednesday. Yeah, Monday I went through the preparation phases. I was juicing lots of wonderful pineapple and turmeric and ginger and apple, and offering my body a wonderful little bodily cleanse before I do the tantric yogic cleansing practice of Shankarprakshalana, which I did yesterday. But I thought, maybe I will do little videos for each of these, just to bust some myths about the body, about dry fasting, but also to also say, do not try this at home if you've never done this before. But yeah, I love to do elongated dry fast over the solar eclipses. I find it's really beautiful to really feel the presence of your body, the fire of your body, your inner light, the inner sun, to really feel it. Yet it's not for everyone. It can be for everyone, it's not for everyone though. It's a mental practice more than anything else. So I thought I'd just jump on here and just see who's online and just say hello. Hello to everyone that is there right now. And it's really interesting when we look at the word fast, right? Doing something quick. Fast, or to fast is to remove something, right, from the body, to take it away. When really that's not what it is that I'm doing. I'm helping the body remember. Helping the body remember its natural state. We're a complete ecosystem, right? And as within, so without, the universe, a complete ecosystem like the world. So so's our body. So we have everything that we need within us, and it can draw from without whatever it needs more of. This air is not empty, it's damp, it's wet. But this is what a lot of people forget when they go from water fasting to dry fasting, or to pranic feasting, is that you have to hybrid the body. You have to nourish yourself through different means, whether that's through qigong or through meditation or through laughter, a little natter. You have to, you have to nourish your body in a different way. And so throughout the day, you have to move, you have to rest. Look at that, look what I did there. You have to move, you have to rest. You can go about your day, but it's kind of important to have it as a retreat space if you're doing 3.5 days, like I'm going to do right now. So in day one of my dry fast, of my pranic feast, of my natural state, and day one's always the easiest. I think you're quite full of energy, you've just cleared the body out. From top to toe, your body is as clean as it can be. There's nothing in the intestines, there's nothing in the digestional tract, right? Or as little as can be. And you're full of motivation, you're full of energy. You're full of clarity, groundedness, stability. And time does something very different when your energy isn't being consumed by digestion as well. So it's really quite interesting. But yeah, I look forward to, I believe it's tonight, is it? The eclipse? I don't know if we'll see it or not. I doubt we will if it's in the evening here. But I always like the build-up. I always like the build-up. I always like the energy of eclipses, even though they always bring immense change. But I think if you strive forward into change, knowing that it's for highest good, knowing that it's always benefiting you, then, you know, there's nothing really to be afraid of then. You can embrace it, embrace the roller coaster that it is. There's nothing here to hurt you on this planet, really. But yeah, if you have any questions about dry fasting or about the process of returning to natural state, I mean, of course, I'm not in this state all the time. I do eat, as you've seen. I do drink, as you've seen. But to go through a 3.5 days of natural state is really quite something. You prove to yourself something. You prove to your DNA something. Your DNA changes when you do this. The cells that are malfunctioning kind of get eaten up by itself, and only the healthy cells propagate on a physical level. Your mind has a great deal of clarity that can come through as well, which is really quite cool. And some are doing hard dry fast, some doing soft. I usually do a soft dry fast, which means that I don't eat or drink anything, but I will still wash my body. You know, I'll still touch water. Whereas my gorgeous friend Nikki Nunu, she's just done 2 days of water feasting, and then she decided, I might message Alice, because I just feel like I want to do a dry day. So she said, and she's been watching Dr. Mindy. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Dr. Mindy. She's great. She's once a week, she'll always do a 24-hour dry fast, and she talks about the medical, the biological, the naturopathical aspects of what it is to fast, what it brings to your body. So my darling friend Nikki Nunu's, she reached out to me and she was like, hey, I'm thinking of doing a day. I've only got a day and a half left. You know, maybe I'll do a day and then finish it with water. I was like, no, just go the whole way. Go the whole way. If you can do a day, you can do a day and a half. That extra half a day just gives you an extra sleep, really. That's all it is. So it's really wonderful. She's going for a hard dry fast, which I think if you are ever contemplating whether to do a dry fast or not, of course you have to learn a little bit about your body. You don't just jump into it with full intestines. That's not healthy. You know, she's prepared herself, which is really good. And she'll have a wonderful time of it, I know. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff that the body can do that we're not even really tapped into yet. And practices of this, they really help release the psychological, the emotional, the enmeshments and entanglements, the codependencies that you have, that we all have. The stories that no longer serve, the beliefs in the cells that are ready to evolve and release themselves. So that's really cool. And I sit outside and I wonder if the beautiful rays of the solar light will grace me with some direct contact throughout today. I hope so. It's a bit cloudy right now. That's okay. There are plenty other ways to nourish yourself when you are in a pranic state. So I'll go for a walk in a little moment and move my body. And tonight we have kickboxing, which is always so much fun. Do some meditation, which is always very joyful. And laugh. And apparently come online to you guys here. What's everyone doing for the solar eclipse? What are you all doing today? Are you just going about your day to day? Is anything going on for you, I wonder? There's a lot of closings of doors and openings of new ones beginning right now with this particular new moon. And it's a really interesting cycle as well, isn't it? This Libran cycle with the nodes. It's the last eclipse in Libra, isn't it? You know, so we've just kind of completed a nodal cycle. Past 18 months, what happened past 18 months? And I actually even looked as well what happened past 6 months. From the last full moon in Libra to the new moon now. It's really interesting when I look at some of the things that went on in my life, some of the experiences that I had, and I looked where Libra was in my own chart, which house it was in, and what that represents, and seeing the patterns that are kind of coming up, and I'm going, oh, okay, naturally there is to be a conclusion then. Naturally there's going to be a conclusion around this and around that, and my dreams are also telling me as well. I always love the prophetic nature of certain dreams, the telepathic nature. Yeah, it's nice to see everyone here online. Considering it's quite cool, it's quite nice. It's my lunchtime. Sun gazing without the sun. Cloud gazing. Cloud gazing for lunch. A little solar snack. I'll go for a little walk later on. And get some work done maybe. And enjoy my little retreat. My retreat with myself. Alright everyone, I'll send you so much love and so many blessings, and I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll do another one of these tomorrow on my lunchtime. We'll see. See you later everyone. Love to you from me.